This video is a work of fiction. All characters, names, organizations, and events depicted are entirely imaginary. Any resemblance to actual persons, institutions, or occurrences is purely coincidental. It has been created for storytelling purposes only and is not intended to depict real individuals or factual events. The school they closed without a reason. The state shut the school down. No reason given. Parents didn't ask questions, but security footage showed one classroom was still full. On October 14, 2011, the state of Pennsylvania quietly closed Brookvale Elementary, a public school nestled in a forgotten corner of Lancaster County. The closure happened over a long weekend. Friday, the students were in class. Monday, the doors were locked. No warning, no press conference, no farewell ceremony. The official line, budget restructuring. But Brookvale wasn't failing. In fact, its test scores ranked among the top 15% statewide. Teachers were experienced. Parental involvement was strong. There were no incidents, no scandals, no budget leaks. Just silence. Former janitor Carl Jennings was the first to question the shutdown. He had worked at Brookvale for 23 years and was given 24 hours to clear out his things. No goodbye to staff, no formal notice, just an envelope. Inside, a final paycheck and a non-disclosure agreement. Carl broke that NDA 10 years later. He reached out anonymously to a local podcast called Undercurrent. His message was short. Something about Room 6B never made sense. I cleaned that room every day, but I never saw the kids leave. Room 6B was a fourth grade classroom at the far end of the east wing. Tiled floor, old chalkboard, one security camera in the corner. Archived footage shows students arriving each morning, sitting, listening, writing. But the footage ends at 3:16 p.m. every day. Just cuts off. Not a single frame of the students leaving the room. Over 5 months of video. Same result. Students enter. They never exit. Even stranger, one of the desks is never occupied. It's perfectly arranged every day, but no student ever sits there. Yet it receives fresh pencil markings daily. The footage was never flagged, never reviewed, until now. Public records showed 243 students enrolled during the final semester. Attendance logs, 243 in, 243 out. But physical footage from multiple entry points confirms only 242 students leaving the building the day it shut down. Parents were interviewed. None of them could identify who the missing student was. Not a single name. Yearbooks were pulled. Class lists requested. There was no record of a student assigned to desk 17 in room 6B. That desk had always been there, perfectly set, with a nameplate, but no name. A manila envelope, labeled simply Whisper File. It was found in an old district storage facility 60 miles away during renovations in 2023. Inside were handwritten notes from a teacher named Ms. Leanna Carr, a grainy photo of room 6B with a faint shadow near desk 17, a signed letter of resignation dated the day before the school shut down. Ms. Carr was never located. Her social security number is active, but her address leads to an empty lot. Her personnel file is missing from district archives. The final note in her handwriting, "They told me he's not real, but he knew my name. He asked where the others went. I think he's been here longer than all of us." 1 week before the school closed, Room 6B lost internet connection. Not the whole school, just that classroom. IT records show a total data blackout from that IP address. Internal email logs contain multiple flagged messages. Stop recording in 6B. Do not transfer attendance logs. Archive 6B under Project Marlin. No other classrooms have that designation. No one in the district has heard of Project Marlin. FOIA requests returned blank. The server logs from that week, corrupted. What happened in room 6B is still a mystery. No deaths were reported, no police reports filed. But if you visit Brookvale Elementary today, the building remains untouched, still locked, still monitored. And through the dust-covered glass of room 6B, one desk is still perfectly arranged. No name, fresh pencil marks, every day. They shut down the school. They buried the records, they deleted a child, but someone or something refuses to leave. The deeper we dig, the darker it gets, and the next file is closer than you think. Stay with us.